Hello and welcome to Thought for November the 7th. Our readings are 2 Chronicles chapter 36, Hosea chapter 4 and Acts chapter 20. And our thought is, I am innocent. We are now reading in Acts chapter 20, the climax to Paul's travels. He is heading towards his destiny in Jerusalem. He arrives at Miletus and sent to Ephesus and called the elders of the ecclesia to come to him. Verse 17. Among the things he said to them was his declaration in verse 25 that none of them would see his face again, adding the challenging comment to them and to us, "Therefore I testify to you this day that I am innocent of the blood of all, for I did not shrink from declaring to you the whole counsel of God." Verses 26 and 27. This creates for us food for thought and meditation. How much have you and I declared at least a fundamental message to our neighbours, friends and work associates that there is a God who made everything and who will soon punish the world because it has become so totally godless? And then to that message we can add that after this punishment, which is pictured in his word as being very severe, there will be a wonderful transformation far beyond our comprehension. It will greatly exceed the transformation that took place in Judah and Jerusalem in the time of Ezra, which we will start reading about tomorrow. Today, in the last chapter of 2 Chronicles, we read of the utter desolation of God's nation, because all the officers of the priests and the people likewise were exceedingly unfaithful. Verse 14. It is the same today compared to when the Bible was first available for all to read. Most of us are familiar with Isaiah's prophecy of what shall come to pass in the latter days. Wonderfully, many people shall come and say, "Come, let us go up to the mountain of the Lord, to the house of the God of Jacob, that he may teach us his ways, that we may walk in his paths. For out of Zion shall go the law, and the word of the Lord from Jerusalem. He shall judge between the nations, and shall decide disputes for many peoples." Chapter 2, verses 2 to 4. "And in Zion they shall worship at the new glorious temple, which Jesus said would be a house of prayer for all the nations." Mark chapter 11, verse 17. Let us witness to the wonder of our faith in this hope, so that we can say, "I am innocent of the fate of my workmates, neighbours and others of the world I have contact with, because I have not failed to testify to what I believe." Remember the comment Paul made to the Corinthians, "I believed and so I spoke." 2 Corinthians chapter 4 verse 13. Let us do likewise. Well, thank you once again for joining us for Thought for the Day, where together we can open up the pages of God's Word, remembering that it is a lamp to our feet and a light to our path.